grow, still can't stop it.
What is up? I am Crypto Mason, and welcome back to the Crypto Mason YouTube channel. Shout out to the Gold Squad. We look for gold in every single aspect of our lives, and we always find it. Now, today we have a super duper important daily market update. We're going to cover something with the SEC that I think I see going on, and it's not a good sign. But we're also going to talk about LCX, Hbar hash graph, XYO. We've got a bunch of stuff in this video. Algorand, I'm going to tell you why Algorand is a sleeping giant. But we look at the altcoins right now. Majority are red. We have Yearn Finance has some kind of action brewing. Hex, you guys know, is always, up and down in a strong way, like 30% down, then 20% up, just kind of rebasing and stuff. CRV is down big today, but we need to look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is still just crabbing along. This $46,000 price is really, really just absolute snail mode. It's absolute snail mode. Yesterday we got up to, 47,000. That looked real good. We're making some of these lower highs. Man, it's not looking good for Bitcoin, dude. But some of these altcoins are doing pretty well. Let's look at the top gainers. We have Yearn Finance, of course, Revain, IODEX. I'm a fan of IODEX. We also had XRP doing some movement yesterday. We actually tested 90 cents here. Did we get to 90 cents? Yes, it does show that yesterday we got to 90 cents. On there, I wanted to show this correlation between Hbar. We reached that 30 cents. We can see that Hbar was having huge social activity, and it was the top 5 today. Actually, this was yesterday. Top 10 coins: XRP, LCX, Hbar, XYO. And take a look at the price action. LCX is up 40%. XYO did amazing yesterday. We had like a 30% pump all the way back above 4 cents. So you could have took some profit there if you've been in. I've been in XYO since under a penny. So that is very amazing. But LCX, you guys know I am a fan of LCX. Once the exchange reckoning happens, where all exchanges like really have to be regulated, LCX will be one of the ones that will do amazing because it's already a regulated trading venue, right? Compliant token sales. This is what you need. And they're partnered with Quant, Celo, Hashgraph. They got it all. Chainlink right there. I'm very bullish on LCX. I actually don't currently hold any, but this is a good one. This is a good one. I think we got up pretty high, 50 cents or something over here. But yes, I also wanted to show you this DeFiLlama.com. Look at this. This website is really cool because it has an NFT place, and you can see the top volume, okay? Adidas Originals. This is, if you guys want to investigate some new NFTs, this is where you should go and check the volume of these. Like, look, we got Enviro. I've never heard of none of these. I think Doodles is very good. Pretty expensive, though. But yes, DeFi Llama is a great website, and you can go to here as well and see all the chains. This is why I'm so bullish on Curve. If we look at Curve on this overview, Curve has the most TVL right here. Look at that. Curve, then MakerDAO, then Convex Finance. Curve is a sleeping giant as well, man. And then you can see all this. It's very crazy. Now, let's get into why Algorand is a sleeping giant. We're sitting at $1.28 right now. Big downtrend right here. We're literally basically at the bottom of this, it looks like. Yeah, we're almost 126. There's like a bottom there, but I think that this thing is going to do really well in the long term. I am holding Algo long term. Look at this. Crypto Airy says, remember the maxi hype on Bitcoin and El Salvador using Lightning Network? Guess what? Chivo Bitcoin wallet isn't operating on top of Bitcoin. It's built on top of Algorand. Chivo Bitcoin wallet that they're using is not operating on top of Bitcoin. it's on Algorand because the app needed to scale. It costs less and inherently reliable. Okay, of course. Like, I don't truthfully know much about how Lightning Network works, but everybody in the XRP community says the real studied, super studied people say that it will never work. It is not possible. Okay? Why would they use that when they can just use stuff like this? So Algorand is being used more, or not more, but it's being used for that Chivo Bitcoin wallet. Very cool right there. We also have this XRP switch flipping. Jano One Trick says, unpopular opinion. It's not an opinion. Actually, it's a fact. Flipping the switch is not a single moment set in time. Facts. But it's a continuous phenomenon that does not translate into boom, XRP reaches $100 in 1 second. It happened already, is happening, and will probably keep happening. The switch flipping, people are so delusional. They think that once they click one thing and boom, we're at $10,000, $100. No, it happens like this. They flip switches over time. Take a look at this clip from Brad Garlinghouse, 30 seconds of pure gold. This guy, I forget his name. But he used to be a part of Ripple. I think he asked him how much money is pre-funded in the Nostro Vostro accounts. Watch this.
How much money is pre-funded and how long does it typically sit there? There's $27 trillion sitting in these bank-to-bank accounts. They're called Vostro accounts. Yeah. It really is a problem that if we can reduce the time, the friction, the cost, we really can accelerate global commerce. And by reducing that friction, you accelerate that engine. It's good across the board. It's good for both companies in the United States. It's good for the unbanked communities across Africa. It really can fundamentally change the way the global financial infrastructure is.
That is insane. Okay, 27 trillion. Notice how they always talk about banking the unbanked. That's what this is all about. They want every single human in the next system, whether they have a bank account or not. The next system that's being implemented is going to contain every human. They're going to bank the unbanked first, and as soon as you're banked, you're in the system. It's just very clear. So, SEC Commissioner Roizman announces his departure. This is the thing with the SEC that I see going on, and it's not good. Okay, so Roizman's term in the SEC formally lasts until 2023. But he has literally departed from the SEC. Now, the thing I want to say is that Roizman was appointed by Trump. Okay? Roizman was appointed by Trump. Gary Gensler was appointed by Biden. Hester Pierce was appointed by Trump. This ELAD commissioner, Trump. And they were against, they were saying Gary Gensler's regulatory agenda is terrible. It's bad. It doesn't even cover anything. Remember, we covered this falling further back. So they're, pissed off with him. So there is a division within the SEC. We also see right here, they said, while Chair Gary Gensler's newly released regulatory agenda is ambitious in scope, we are disappointed with its content. It fails to include any items intended to facilitate capital formation and misses opportunities to foster fair, orderly, and efficient markets and further investor protection. They're literally arguing. They're going to kick all these people out. These guys are all going to get replaced, right? They're all going to get replaced by Biden-appointed people, and it's game over. That's game over, right? Hester Pierce has a real brain about crypto. She calls herself Crypto Mom even. She proposed the safe harbor rule, which would save everything, in my opinion. The safe harbor rule, that concept would save everything because it gives all of these projects, every single one of these projects gets a lot of time to decentralize themselves. Instead, I think Gary Gensler doesn't like that. He wants to hit all these or something. He wants to take it all down. So, man, it's going to be interesting to see what happens, but you can see she was appointed by Donald Trump, and then you can go over here, see this guy was also sworn in by Donald J. Trump. Okay? Wow. So I see it. They're slowly replacing these people. Now, Let's look at this from the Australian government. I'm going to play a little bit of this. They're getting ready to launch digital currencies. Watch this.
There's a digital revolution going on in our financial sector. Checks are nearly gone, cash is in decline, buy now, pay later, digital wallets and digital currencies are fast becoming the new norm. In fact, every single day in Australia, there are 55 million non-cash payments worth some 650 billion, and more than 800,000 Australians have actually had or owned cryptocurrency. So what we're seeking to do is modernise the payment system to broaden out the types of services and products that are governed by regulation. With respect to cryptocurrency, we want to take it out from the shadows, bring it into a considered regulatory framework. We want buyers and sellers that are businesses of those cryptocurrencies to have a financial...
It all happens once it's regulated. It all happens once it's regulated. It is the worst and best thing that's going to happen. By the way, this guy goes on to say the level playing field. And this guy's saying, I remember Brad Garlinghouse started this trend by saying the level playing field. This is from Mr. Yo-Yo, by the way. This was from Greg Crypto. And this was from Elonverse. I'm sorry, I forgot to say the names. Now, Quant Mommy says, I implore you to go look at Gilbert Verdian's resume on LinkedIn. Then look at all the Quant Network has accomplished in the last 3 years. You don't make those strides as a startup. This man is one of the most connected individuals in finance. He absolutely is. This dude right here, you need to be watching. All of the very smart people in crypto are watching Quant. All of them. They know. They know for sure. Now, 2 senators own Bitcoin. U.S. pro-crypto senators own Bitcoin themselves. Conflicts of interest. This is Toomey, I think his name is. Yeah, Toomey and Cynthia Loomis. So remember when we watched the whole conference with the on Capitol Hill with the CEOs testifying? This Toomey guy had a real brain about crypto. I said this guy has a brain while he was up. So I'm in support of Cynthia Loomis and Pat Toomey here because they have brains and they hold crypto. Digital Pound Foundation. I wanted to show you that this is still going on. Digital Pound Foundation is still active, right? We know this consists of Ripple Quant, Avalanche is even involved, Ripple Quant, Electronium, and they're interacting with the House of Lords Economic Affairs Committee. Hinman has a possible violation of Code of Federal Regulations. We have John Deaton saying that I think Bill Hinman could have used some legal advice. This is about his speech in 2018 where he discussed whether Bitcoin or Ether was securities. He says that he violated Title V, okay? So we can sit here and say whatever we want about Bill Hinman, Gary Gensler, Joe Lubin. We could do whatever. I don't do that because it's just running in circles. The real progress needs to be made, and we can't make progress. We can just intervene and slow it down. It's just a waiting game at this point. Blockworks puts this out. Reminder, this is how it always goes, folks. No one uses it. Only computer nerds use it. Only drug dealers use it. Money launderers, gamblers. Only a small percentage of the population uses it. Only small companies use it. Only small countries use it. Bitcoin from 2010 to 2021. That is the daily market update. I hope you are considering what's happening with the SEC and you're seeing which way that's going. That is going in a not a good way, okay? Because the people who are in support of, moving forward the crypto industry and not like killing it first and then rebuilding it are getting removed, okay? So that is where we're at. The market is still, crabbing along. Kind of an altcoin, some altcoins are popping off right now. But that is all we've got. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, join the Telegram group, and goodbye.
Still can't stop it.